Now, you've won some AFI awards
Yes.
for comedy as an innovative program and concept.
Yeah.
You've got a Logie nomination. So to date, you've never been on Dancing with the Stars. Is this a worry to you that you feel you're just not making it?
I swear I'm not making this up. But this year they asked me to be on Dancing with the Stars, and
Your performance through the streets of Jerusalem, I would have thought, would show them that you had footwork.
Well, I actually, I know it would seem like if I said no to Dancing with the Stars, it's like me kind of being a bit kind of pretentious or whatever. But I actually thought I was not good enough for the show. Like, there's some things that you think in your head are going to be funny. Like, if you're a bad singer, it's sort of funny or something. But it's not. Like, I just reckon it wouldn't have done anyone any favour. Like, I would have looked like an idiot, and it wouldn't have been that funny, and I would have like humiliated myself. So I said no. But I thought it would be good because Kate Langbrook did it, and she told me that she kind of got really fit, lost all this weight, and got really kind of muscly and stuff because you just have to train and train and train. So I thought for that reason it kind of could be cool. I could become like Todd. Is that his name? Todd from Neighbours?
Yes.
He suddenly, he's done that program or whatever where suddenly he's healthy.
So if they come back to you, would you reconsider? Or?
Nah, I just don't. And I reckon like I'd be cornered into doing this stuff that they think was good, and I would like, oh John, you're the controversial one, so how about you dance to Jesus Christ Superstar dressed as a vampire or something? And yeah, I actually did briefly work at Channel 7 before, and I just think there might be a wavelength difference. Like, not that they're right or I'm right or whatever, but yeah, like
it's commercial.
Yeah. So after I did Race Around the World, I did get lots of offers from commercial networks, but it was always like, I really felt like they didn't, were on different wavelengths. So I'd be like, oh, you streaked through Jerusalem on Race Around the World. How about you run down Burke Street Mall with a pineapple on your head? And it's like, it was like some sort of subtext to the Race Around the World stuff. So yeah.
Now you're really the only one standing still in the television field from Race Around the World.
No, not true. What about Olivia Rousset? For years did I think Dateline or Foreign Correspondent or even both, and she did some pretty cool stories. But she recently, or maybe like about a year and a half ago, had a baby, so that's why I think she's been out of action. And who else? There's been.
You don't sort of feel that everyone else has got a decent job and you're still carrying on like.
No. Okay, I'll tell you who else is really successful, sort of. Is this guy called Bentley Dean. He did this doco called First Contact, which was about when they did some space tests, the Americans at Woomera, and so they had to like clear and make sure there were no Aborigines there for danger reasons or whatever, and they caught these on film, these Aborigines meeting white people for the first time, and so he did a doco on that, and that was pretty good and highbrow. But yeah, the others are all failures. So.
Now, in your Not the Sunscreen song, you said never live in Adelaide, it's a hole.
Yeah.
It's pretty gutsy to come back.
Yeah, I know. One of the worst things about that, first of all, if there's ever anything that you can say you're playing a character and using a voice other than your own, surely it's that song. Because it's like, the whole song was playing on the original, which was saying all this positive stuff, and then there was a line in it saying live in California and stuff, so I was kind of parodying that line. And at the point I wrote that, like I didn't even think it through, like it could have been Tasmania, it could have been, like I don't even know why I wrote that. Like never been in Adelaide.
You're not alone, because we've had Lord Mayor Robert Doyle here.
Oh really?
It was also, I think, used yours precise words, I think, to describe this town. And he wasn't allowed back, and I was just wondering, how is it that you've made it here today?
Well, the worst thing about it was, like, there's obviously a bit of lead time when you do a project to when it's released, and I kind of like had recorded that, and then incidentally I was coming to Adelaide for something, it would have been similar to this or whatever, and then the song was getting released like 2 days after that. So for anyone in Adelaide, it would have looked like, I'd come there, and I was like, what the hell is this place? And then 2 days later put out a CD, when really I'd done it like a month before and sort of like not really thought about it. But I'd like to apologise. I didn't mean it. And I've subsequently been here 5 times and noticed its non-wholeness. No, it's not a whole. It's good.
Well, it does have its moments.
Yes, it's good.
That's fair enough. Now, tonight you're here for the Green Room to talk a panel about ways in which youth communicate their own spirituality in today's society. And do the arts play a role, which is quite a mouthful. What's going to be your opening position on that tonight?
Is there should be more Satanism in the community.
John, many thanks for your time.
Cool, thank you.